Good morning, guys, and welcome to week 2 of the 2021 gaining series. As promised, this video is going to be all about supplements. So what I'm taking during this growth phase and why I am taking them. It's also Sunday today, which means, thank the Lord, it is post-workout pancake day. So we will attempt to get some highly explicit food porn footage that possibly will get us banned from YouTube. But we got meal 1, breakfast, pre-workout meal going down now. Started eating it, but then I decided I should probably film this. So we got 2 cups of egg whites with only a slight, very baby drizzle of ketchup on that. And then I've got 120 grams of dry measure oats mixed in with cinnamon and a little bit of chocolate syrup. So I'm gonna delete this meal while handling a little bit of work. But the next clip, we will catch you in the kitchen for the supplement rundown. Welcome to the supplement laboratory. So I'm gonna show you what I've been having as my little supplement cocktail. Been having that each morning. So the first product in this blend is the Red Fusion from Bulk. So basically what it is a really good source of nitrates. Now nitrates convert to nitric oxide in the blood. This results in vasodilation, which increases blood flow and nutrient supply to the muscle. I'm also going to be taking in this drink Citrulline Malate. Similar reasons to why I'm taking the reds. So citrulline is a nitric oxide precursor as well. So again, it's going to increase nutrient flow and blood flow. And there actually has been some decent research to show that citrulline improves muscle endurance. Also in this drink, I'm taking the liver support complex. So the liver is basically one of our major fat burning organs. So trying to keep the liver as healthy and as functioning as possible. Also taking 10 grams of glutamine. I should say I'm taking 10 grams of the citrulline as well. But taking 10 grams of glutamine, probably not for the reason you think. Contrary to popular belief, glutamine is not anabolic. It's not going to help you gain muscle or size. But what the research has shown is that glutamine can be quite helpful as a digestive aid. So during this phase, because I'm eating so much food, I'm going to be pushing up to like 5,000 calories or beyond per day. It might just be helpful to get the digestive support from glutamine so I can help to sort of process all the extra calories that I'm taking in. Finally, taking my true and tested creatine monohydrate. I take this year round, so this isn't anything that I've just added in for this phase, but this goes into the cocktail as well. 5 grams daily, probably one of the best well-researched and effective supplements out there. If anyone's starting with a supplement, I'm going to push them towards creatine first. It's going to help you to maintain high intensity efforts in the gym. And there's a lot of good solid research to show that when people are taking creatine and working out, they get better strength, power, and size gains. So I'll show you how I whip this up into my little cocktail. So this is the supplement Mojito. Doesn't quite taste as good. So I'm having this with my meal one, which is also my pre-workout meal, which is why I've got the nitrates and the citrulline going in as sort of like a pre-workout aid. But with my first meal and the cocktail, I'm also having a few health tops. So I'm having ZMA, taking 2 caps first thing. It's, to be honest, with the amount of food that I'm eating at the moment, it's going to be quite unlikely that I am going to be deficient in either zinc or magnesium. But the research is quite solid to suggest that athletes are just at far higher risk of being deficient in one or both of these things due to their training output and their sweat rate. So just to cover my bases on this front, I am taking the zinc and the magnesium. I'm also taking the joint complex support from Bulk, just 2 caps a day. Again, in this phase, like, I'm looking to be pushing some weights and loads, training volumes that I haven't really sort of played with before. So just to make sure that sort of, even if I can get like a 2% protective effect across my joints and things like that, I'm going to take it because the last thing I want is to sort of start running into joint pain or risk injury when I'm sort of really pushing heavy and trying to add strength and size. Also taking ashwagandha. I take 1 cap twice a day. Each cap is 300 megs. Now, ashwagandha has been shown to basically be as effective as some prescription medications for reducing sort of stress and anxiety. So that's why I'm taking that. Also taking my fish oil. So you want a fish oil with a high content of EPA and DHA, which this one does. I'm just having 2 caps, basically because I'm not having a whole lot of fatty fish all the time in my diet, and omega-3s found in this fish oil, they can provide a whole host of health and even performance benefits. So we know that they're anti-inflammatory, they can even improve recovery times, and they can even improve mood state. So basically a whole lot of benefits for minimum cost, which is why I'm taking that as well. So I'm going to smash these down. This is basically my health combo. I'll be real with you, it doesn't taste that good, straight up. But we do what we need to do. Now, the second last sort of component of the supplement routine is sort of my pre-workout specific subs. So for pre-workout, like 30 minutes before training, I'll usually have a Monster or a V, some sort of sugar-free energy drink, or a pre-workout powder. I'm just doing cans at the moment. I also do 2 caps of the pump product from Bulk, and then I do 4 caps of, that drink's rough, 4 caps of the Alpha GPC before training as well. Pretty solid research to show that this ingredient can improve cognition and focus, so going to be really handy for the really nasty hard workouts where I need to have that laser focus. So I do those for pre-workout around 30 minutes before, and we're going to train soon, so I will pop these down. Final bit of the supplement regimen is my intra training subs. Pretty simple. All I'm having is 1 scoop of the Future Whey. Basically, the way that I see this product is just as protein. So it's basically like broken apart peptides, the same way you could think of like an essential amino acid product. It gives around 20 grams of EAAs. I just treat it as 20 grams of protein. Now, I don't think there's anything magical about consuming EAAs or protein during your workout. But one, I like having something tasty to sip on during training, especially when the workouts are really damn hard. And secondly, with my workouts at the moment where they're like really, really tough, and I know they're causing a lot of muscle breakdown, I think there could be a slight advantage just maintaining a high level of amino acidemia, so lots of amino acids in the bloodstream during training. It's probably not going to be the secret to sort of the holy grail to gains, but as has been this whole focus of this gaining phase, is I'm just looking for any 1% benefit, and there's no downside, there's minimal cost, so I'm going to take the chance that it could give me a little edge. Okay, my friends, this is the supplement regimen for this gaining phase. It's a shitload more supplements than I've ever taken in my life, even more than what I was taking as a 16-year-old who thought that BCAAs were going to be the reason I turned into Jay Cutler. But this phase, the focus is going for any 1% edge that I can, and just making sure that I'm maximizing the potential progress that I can make during this phase. It's important to remember that supplements aren't going to explain a big proportion of your progress. The way that I see it is progress is basically like an ice cream sundae. To have the perfect sundae, you need a really solid, good scoop of ice cream at the bottom, or a couple of scoops of ice cream. Now the big scoops of ice cream at the bottom, they're going to be a well-designed, periodized training program. And the other scoop is going to be a well-designed nutrition program where your calories and macros are in check and adhered to for what you need for your desired amount of progress. But as we know, to have the perfect sundae, we can add some sprinkles and cherries and shit on top of that to make it even nicer. This sort of stuff is what I consider to be the sprinkles and the cherries. Now, ice cream by itself is pretty fucking good. Like, people are happy to eat that and they enjoy that as a dessert. And at the same time, no one's going to eat the cherries and sprinkles by themselves. You need the scoops of ice cream with it as well. But for the best dessert possible, we want to have both. Now, I have got my big rocks in place. I've got my scoops of ice cream well set at the bottom of the dessert. My training is on point. My nutrition, my macros is absolutely on point. I'm not slipping at all. But I want to add some of those 1%ers on top. And this is what I consider the supplements to be. So this is why I am adding these things in. I am in a situation where I do have the sort of supplement sponsorship and the finances to be able to support a wider supplement regimen. And if you don't have the finances, I probably wouldn't recommend it. I would probably just focus on your training and your nutrition. But if you do have the financial capacity, if you do have your training and your nutrition dialed in and on point, then I think that these things might be able to just give a little edge. I'm gonna clean this shit up. I'll catch you next clip in the gym. It's called the dungeon, the mental dungeon.
The basement.
Got some shit in the basement. Alrighty, workout is complete. We absolutely destroyed the arms. Like, the pump was so crazy, I was like struggling to write my numbers down in the notebook. But session done, and finally the Sunday pancakes has come around. I have 2 of the Oreo and chocolate pancakes. and then we have extra chocolate sauce and whipped cream. Then for protein, I've got chicken, scrambled eggs, 2 fried eggs, and buttered mushrooms. And because I'm watching my weight and I don't want to be unhealthy, I'm just having a mineral water for the drink. Jordo's got the apple crumble pancakes with the ham, eggs benedict sauce on the side. Larissa with some pretty looking plain pancakes with syrup, and then she got her protein sides as well. So the family feast is going down. It's Valentine's Day. I'm third wheeling, but it's okay because we got the pancakes here. As always, thank you guys for following on with the video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, please subscribe, chuck a thumbs up, or share to your story if you can. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Gordo's going to hit you with some beautiful B-roll, food porn, explicit. Enjoy.